That's why people here need to know how to do it properly.
Yeah,
to a certain way.
and that's what it's about from day one, really drumming into them.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the A.I.R podcast where we live and breathe creativity in hopes to share it to everyone. So I'm actually somewhere different today. I'm back at my alma mater, Falmouth Uni, and I'm here with a very special guest and friend, Carl. Hey Carl.
Hey, yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you again.
Oh yeah, it's great to be back.
Always good.
So a bit about Carl is that he's a lighting technician here in Falmouth Uni.
Yep, camera and light, yep.
You also used to study here as well.
I did, yep.
And he also runs the National Saturday Club. So a bit about Carl, but I think one thing cool is we can show you a bit of his work, right?
Hey, I'm Carl Lamb from Falmouth University.
I don't expect a reply, but I'm reaching out over the try and apologise and maybe reconcile past poor choices.
Parrots.
Where to start with a work of semi-autobiographical fiction that spans decades?
I find it very difficult to make connections.
Look, is there a zip?
So if you have a picture for a word, which is usually several sounds put together.
So really navigate the world.
Yep.
Really go two ways.
Cheers.
Right, so that's a bit about what Carl does. So how about I leave it to you? Please
Yeah.
tell me more about yourself.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm Carl Lamb. I'm a camera and light technician here at Falmouth. And I also, like you say, I run the National Saturday Club. I run the Film and Screen Club here at Falmouth University. So that's for 13 to 16-year-olds. And they get a chance to experience a university, experience a film school, and get their hands on all the kit and make their own film. And at the end of it all, we go off to London. We go to Somerset House, and they get to see their film screened in a national event with all the other Saturday clubs around the country.
Yeah.
So it's quite exciting for them. I've actually just run the first one today of the year. So I've just seen 22 kids leave today, all with a big smile on their face, all excited about what we're going to do over the next year. So that's quite a good feeling.
I started the clubs all across the UK, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Then they cover everything. There's 3 here at Falmouth. There's an art and design, there's a fashion and business, and then we've got the film.
Yeah, and then obviously, because that's how we met, right? I did Saturday Club, and then I was helping you out as well.
Yeah.
And they did a lot of, even other places across the UK, they do different clubs as well, I think.
Yeah, definitely. There's all sorts. There's graphic design ones. I think anything that's got a course, you can have a Saturday club as a sort of taster session.
Yeah.
But it's a big commitment because the kids sign up for a year. It's 30 weeks. Obviously, they don't come on summer holidays, etc. But apart from that, it's a big commitment. Start in October and then end in July when we have to take them all to London.
Yeah,
on the trip.
It's quite a long time. People every Saturday just to keep coming back for a few hours.
It is. It's like I say, it's a big commitment for the parents to bring them.
Yeah.
Every Saturday. It's only for 2 hours, 10:30 till 12:30, but it's still quite a big commitment.
Yeah.
And they commit to it, and they end up in little groups at the end making a film, and they do great.
I'll be honest, when I did it, some Saturdays I just struggled to wake up.
Tell me about it.
Especially after uni, because so when I started here, when at the Saturday Club, I was still a student in uni.
Yeah.
So Carl came in, I think, on the second or third year when we did it, and I started the first time, and I just keep going on, and then I come back a few times here and there.
Yeah.
But every Saturday, for the kids to do it after a week of school and everything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It is a big commitment.
All the energy they have for it.
Yeah, they're brilliant. And the films they produce are great quality.
Yeah, because when we did it, we helped them, show them how to use bits of camera, editing and stuff. But they wrote the script.
Yeah, absolutely. We do a bit of screenwriting with them. We teach them, give them the tools, and then they get on and do it. So
they choose to edit. We just gave them any resource that they may need.
Definitely.
Yeah. So if anyone ever goes to London, keep a lookout for this event, especially.
Yeah, definitely in July, the Saturday Club Like we put the show on at Somerset House, and all the clubs around the country come together.
Yeah, and it's a big graduation event. Isn't it, as well?
Massive. Everyone gets a certificate, goes on stage, and
They have fun.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's good
Then
fun.
a bit more about yourself.
Yeah, so I ended up in Falmouth 15 years ago now. Before that, I'm from Manchester. I worked in media, worked for TV for a company called Granada that's all sort of just mished into like ITV studios now.
Yeah, 'cause
but
they
back
did
in
the
the
thing.
back in the day, it was Granada, and that was like the regional TV station with its own identity and news and and shows.
Yeah.
We produced Coronation Street. It was a long running show, and different. At that point, we were creating features as well, and all sorts. I was in management there, so I wasn't really involved in production side, and I was itched to be, but never did.
Okay.
I ended up leaving Granada because at the same time I was working as a DJ, a club DJ around Manchester, and that sort of took hold of me in my mid-20s. I was like, I want to do more of this, and I ended up leaving the media, going to work and run nightclubs all over Manchester. I did that for a good 10 years and got into my mid-30s and thought, I've had enough. I've had enough of working, working till 5 a.m. and running clubs and the troubles that come with it and, the hassle that comes with it. And we moved to Cornwall, and that move to Cornwall made me think about the media again. And what I ended up doing was coming to Falmouth as a student and doing an MA. And I did the MA here at the film school in film and TV. Yeah. And then I never left. Yeah, that was 2 years ago I finished. I never left. I don't think that HR know I'm here still. I just stay, I don't go.
They just look at, it's Carl.
Who's that?
No,
Who's he?
No question.
Is he still a student? So no, that was the reason I was in the right place at the right time. I graduated and I finished on the Friday doing my MA, and I started here on the Monday as a technician in the camera and light department. So it was just right place, right time, and
because that was, I think, when I was in my second year.
it was,
And then you just came in straight away after uni. That was.
I was really, really jammy, and I'm still 2 years into working here now. 3 years here with my MA, and I still love the place. I still bounce into work every day, and I love it. I was just so very lucky.
What's it like being a technician? So what would a technician do here in uni?
Yeah, good. Sometimes I think that it sort of dumbs down the role calling it technician, because we teach, we're teaching as well. Yeah. With the first years come in, the first person they see in that studio is me, and we camera train them. In the first week, induct them on the cameras, and then with the next week we're into framing exercises with them, and then introduce 3-point lighting and tungsten lighting. And, so they just see us as a teacher. They don't see us as a technician. I think the word technician, people sometimes think you're just fiddling around doing technical bits. But, we're not from day one with them. They get Freshers Week out the way. They're with us. And,
because you still do a bit of like tech support here there. But
absolutely.
I think you teach a lot.
But the main role is teaching the students.
Yeah, because I remember with my course, it's quite practical as well. And like with people who do film, there's always people who like to do research, writing. Normally it's more academic, the lecturers do it. But mine's quite practical, and I feel like most of the people teaching, I feel like they're more technical. They're technicians. But they're like the way that like you go to a job, someone teaches you the on the job learning kind of thing.
Absolutely. Here. And that's the bit a lot of the students love here as well. They come back to me and say, we love our couple of hours a week when we're in the studio and we can just get kit out and play with kit. And, we've not got to write anything down or bring our laptops. It's just play. 2 or 3 hours of just playing with kit and getting the board out and marking the board up and having a go at being director and, cinematographer. And they love that. They love
that so much.
Yeah, they love the chance to do that.
Because you don't just sit, it's not a class anymore. It's actually like practical.
It's a bit of fun, exactly.
And you get to have fun.
Yeah.
And everyone here in Falmouth's great.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I mean, the office we're in now, this is the tech's office. So there's 6 of us in here. 4 of us in here all year round. A couple of the other guys have the summer off and do 36-week contracts. But we all get on like family.
Because I love... That's Gra and the...
Yeah, and Jordan, where you're sat. You know them all. We're all like family.
Yeah, and they're all really fun.
Yeah, we all get on lovely, get on great. Considering we're thrown in the room together all the time, we get on brilliant.
Yeah, and even like as a student, when I was here, like, you can depend on them.
Yeah.
And you just love to like see how everything's going, tell them stuff.
Yeah, great.
But why lighting and camera? Was it something you chose, or it just happened when the job opened up?
No, that was... that was what I was always interested in.
Yeah.
Back in the day at Granada and that, I was always interested in cameras there. And I was trained up to use an old Sony SP Beta camera, what was Betamax tapes.
Okay.
And you fed a tape into it.
Yeah.
And that was, you recorded it for TV. So I was really interested in that. I was trained to use that. And we used to use it for marketing purposes there, for promotional stuff. So I was in marketing there. And when I came here, that was my focus when I did my MA.
Yeah.
I wanted to do camera. And, I did a few student films where I was the camera operator, the DOP, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And that's what makes me tick, really. That's what floats my boat, camera and light.
And the lighting's a big bonus because it's a part of the whole package, isn't
absolutely. Yeah, fascinated by it.
And then, I think it's because you mentioned you use tape. I found that because now everything's quite digital.
Yeah.
But you kind of need to know how it used to work.
Yeah. It's interesting now because ideally, I think everyone, when they start at film school, should start with an 8mm camera and shoot their first project on 8mm or something, so they understand. A lot of the terminology still harks back to those days.
Yeah, yes.
When you have a clapperboard, it says roll. It's not a roll anymore. It's not a roll of film now. It's an SD card or whatever, CF card, whatever. In editing, we talk about bins. Obviously, they were at one point. They were a bin.
Actually, a physical bin where all the tapes in.
Yeah, absolutely, with all your rushes hanging down into the bin. So and I come from that world. I remember seeing a Steenbeck in Granada. They had Steenbecks in the edit suites, and
you actually have to actual cuts
splice.
And stuff.
You splice them with a razor and cut them in.
And you actually have to tape them over.
Yeah, and I think it's obviously now we're teaching, with the Saturday Club 13, 14-year-olds, with uni 18-year-olds, they haven't got a clue. They have no understanding. And I think it's vital, really. It's a shame to lose that heritage, to lose that. This is, that's why it's called a roll. That's why it's called a bin. That's why it's called splicing in with editing. There's a reason behind that, and it all harks back to back in the day.
Of course, people still use those terms.
Yeah.
They just adopt it as a name for it, but then they kind of don't really remember where it came from.
Exactly. Everything's got an origin. And
yeah, because even sometimes I did, obviously when I did the masterclass last time. Yeah. You just have, or when I was doing Saturday Club, they're quite young. Yeah. You kind of have to teach them very different things. Yeah. And their behavior is different. On a computer, we double click to select. We click to select, double click to open. Yeah. I found they're not used to that.
No.
They used to single tap because on a smartphone or
absolutely. Yeah, they're born with a phone in their hand now, aren't they? Yeah. But not so much using a computer. It's all iPad or phone.
You have to translate how it normally on a computer, how it works if they were to use a phone, what it works. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so different.
And it is another world to me. But I was born in the 70s.
Files and folders, they don't understand where a download folder. Some of them.
No, it is a.
Was it hard then? Because since now you have to teach in the uni and in Saturday Club, you've got a big range of.
I started doing the Saturday Club 18 months ago, and I never considered it. I thought I wanted to teach. I did, and I was desperate. When I heard about this role, I was desperate for it. I was like, I'd have done anything to get it. Yeah. I'd have worked. Don't tell them. I'd have worked for free. We'll cut that bit. Don't tell my bosses. But I'd have worked for free, to gain experience here and do it. So I was really lucky. And the one thing I never wanted to do was teach teenagers, as in school,
Yeah,
not as in.
It's a scary bunch.
Yeah, well, I've got my own teenagers. They're horrible. They're not. They're lovely. They're great. I've got my own teenagers, and I don't know. I just had this thought: teenagers. But you're not teaching double maths. You're not teaching something that they're going to find boring. No. It's something fun, and they're engaged in it. They're giving up the Saturdays for it. They're engaged. Yeah. So suddenly, all right, teenagers are a good bunch. They're not.
If you get that,
I'm scared. I was scared. I was a bit scared, but no. So I love it. I love the difference. Yeah. And there's not much difference really. When they start here and they're 18 and their first time, a lot of students, the first time they've left home and they're in halls and they've got to cook for themselves and wash and clean for themselves, they're scared anyway, So you see you see them, it's really lovely. Sometimes they're still like, can I go to the toilet please, sir? And you're like, yeah, of course you can,
You're an adult now.
Don't worry, I'm not sir, I'm Carl. So it's quite sweet. It is quite sweet. And there's not much difference with that. The 13, 14, 15-year-olds, They come in with there's a bit of respect for you. They see you as a teacher figure,
Yeah.
and it's quite nice. It's quite a
Because I think
It's
the
very
common
rewarding.
thing is you go to uni for a course you know you want to go for. If not, why put the effort to apply for it?
exactly
Same like Saturday Club.
exactly. You're putting the effort in, yeah, and it obviously interests you, as you wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's
And most of the people here in uni are like, they do want to be here.
yeah,
If not,
exactly.
why will you spend 3 years just to commit to
Yeah.
something like this?
Exactly. Your money, your student loan, and that you want something out of it at the end.
Yeah. Is there any difference in teaching them, like, because there's a different age group when you had to teach? Or because obviously uni is more technical, you go a bit more in depth?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah. A lot of it, and obviously you've got 3 years to go through it with students at uni. Where here I've got a year, 30 weeks
Yep.
with the Saturday Club, and last year I felt it was my first proper year doing it, where I'm taking over. I felt like I scratched the surface on stuff too much to try and get them to shoot, because we shot a documentary, like a run and gun documentary,
Yeah, yeah.
and a film at the end of it. Where this year I'm trying to go a bit more, give them more workshops and to cut film into it, give them the chances to use a camera,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
have a bit more, go into a bit more detail on stuff, get them a bit more into the camera, into the sound side,
Yeah.
and screenwriting, and give them little chunks of that, and then put all that knowledge together, and then look at their film. So yeah, I'm just trying to make it a bit more, give them a bit more background, a bit more theory, not theory,
Yeah.
but knowledge behind it as
Because
well.
instead of doing more projects, you just do one really big one
Yeah.
that you like can really try and play around with.
Yeah, and obviously they're going to, if they're in 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups by the end of it, there's 22 of them, so probably 4 groups, and they can go off and make a film then, like a 2-3 minute, 2.5, 3 minute film.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like 1 minute anymore. They can actually go
No.
as in depth as they want.
Exactly, yeah. And they can, because if we're taking out other elements, they can just concentrate on the film. And obviously they've got to plan it all. They're going to write the script for it.
Yeah.
All the pre-production phase, they're going to do that. Then
Yeah.
they're going to shoot it. Then they're going to take it to post. They've got to edit it themselves. Someone's going to have to create a film poster, get arty and do that. So
Yeah.
sound design, everything.
Same
you
in
know?
uni anyways, people have to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then like, cause for kids, like those, they're not really kids anymore, they're teens.
Yeah.
Obviously to them, some of them are just getting into it quite new.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
And then you have like a group that they kind of already know they want to do this, or they've done like maybe stuff for YouTube, for TikTok, or social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah.
Was it hard to bridge it then when you have this disparity in skills?
Yeah, it's the same with the students. It's the same. Some people have used Premiere Pro before. Some have never touched it. I haven't
Yeah.
got a clue. Some people never used a Mac, and obviously we're all Mac based here.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just have to say, look, just sit back. You might learn something new.
Mm-hmm.
We need to. Everybody needs to be brought up to speed to the
Yeah.
same level, and that's what the first couple of sessions are.
Or if people do it different,
Yeah,
you get something
yeah.
different.
Bring everyone up to speed, so everyone's got a basic knowledge of the
Yeah.
software, of the camera equipment, of the sound equipment.
Yeah. And since today we just literally went for our first session with them.
Yep.
You already see some of them are interested in doing other stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if anyone wants to be an editor afterwards.
Yeah, it's really interesting if they, at that age,
Yeah.
if they're 14, 15 and they start thinking, I'm thinking about editing, or I didn't know what I wanted to do at 40 still, so.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you did do a big loop around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I wanted to do editing when I was 15.
Did you?
Yeah.
You knew what you wanted to do?
Well, it started with music videos.
See,
Because it was back in 2015s when like electronic music became more mainstream.
yeah.
They actually made really nice music videos.
Amazing. Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
it wasn't underground anymore, right?
Yeah,
They actually
pop. For a time, didn't it? Dance music became pop. It was pop music.
Yeah,
was
it became
popular.
quite pop. It
Yeah.
wasn't more house, it's more like progressive.
Yeah.
And big room.
Yeah.
But then it became so mainstream, they made like really nice music videos for it. I was like, oh, I want to
Is
do
that what you wanted to do?
That's what I wanted. I was like, because those music videos, it wasn't like pop where it's like just people singing.
Yeah.
They actually like try to tell a story, some
Yeah.
cinematic. Because they didn't need a singer to be based around a music video, like if compared to like the early 2000s, you always have like
Yeah, there's no subject, is there really?
Yeah.
There's no subject to focus on.
It's mostly the
it's about the
music.
graphics.
yeah,
Yeah.
graphics. Whereas like pop is just the main singer,
Yeah.
either in a set, some story
Yeah.
around it. I was like, oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
And then now I'm still doing
That's
editing at
amazing.
least.
That's amazing that you at 15, because like I said, at 40, I still didn't know really what I wanted to do.
Well, I wanted to do music producing and DJing. Then I was
Yeah.
like, didn't really go into that route as much. I was like, oh, I'll go the next closest, which is music videos.
Producing videos.
Haven't done a proper music video yet,
There's time.
but it's yet. So
There's time, definitely.
But I was like, oh, at least I knew I kind of want to do some editing.
Yeah, that's great that you knew
But like,
and stuck with it and did it.
I think
You know?
sticking with it was the hardest.
Yeah, I think, a lot of people have a dream, don't they? Want to do this, but hopefully a lot of people do make it, but a lot of people don't as well.
Yeah, I
Have
just
the
hope
drive.
that we can help the kids do that as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the plan. We've had a couple that have gone off and then done the BFI Academy stuff from that as well.
Oh, yeah.
What's great, it means they're still going in that direction. I've had a couple that said, I want to do film. And I've had a couple that said, I want to do film at Falmouth. What's amazing, even better.
Yeah, because people in Falmouth are nice. It's a community.
I think that's my dream, to walk into our studio, to do a camera workshop for the first years in a year or two's time, and there'd be somebody that was from the Saturday Club. That would be...
Because I'm helping one of the BFI ones.
Yeah.
I think we saw Laurie.
Yeah.
You're just saying like one of them was from the BFI Academy.
Exactly,
And I was
they
like,
do.
I was helping out last year, so it's one of them.
Yeah.
What?
That's brilliant. It's brilliant. If it inspires them at 13, 14, 15, to, spark something that says, I'm going to go to uni. I don't care if they go here, if they go and do film anywhere, Manchester, wherever. If they come here, even better. It'd be great to see them.
But if
It'd be great to know.
if we help them do what they want.
Yeah, exactly. If it's inspirational for them to.
Because even some uni students didn't do what they want in the end.
Yeah.
Like, I've been spending 3 years editing, and then now I'm doing production. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's it, isn't it? Uni's a chance to test everything out and find out what you like, isn't it?
yeah.
Try different things and.
Then how do you keep up with it? Because obviously you're busy teaching, right? How do you keep up with your practice with
Keep up to date with stuff.
new tech, new software?
Online a lot of time on sites like News Shooter and the different sites. I've different emails that come through to me. I went to the media production show in London.
That one.
Yeah, I went to that one in August. That was great. A couple of days down in London just to go to different stands, and there was loads of different talks on there and chats on AI and the future of AI.
All the new cameras come out.
Exactly, yeah. Get to see all the shiny new kits and everyone's there, sort of from A.I.R to the lighting companies, Nanlux. Everyone's there for me, so I'm in heaven.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Because is it harder now? Because obviously with students, or if you're a freelancer, you always go out and practice. But since you're busy teaching, do you ever get a chance to do your own projects then?
Not this year, last summer. Summer's a chance if you get. If anyone approaches, you can. So I made a promotional video for somebody last summer.
Okay.
That was great. Used one of our... Ollie came with me, one of our MA students, and came and did the audio for me.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't got a clue about audio.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I took one of the I paid one of the students, and he came and did audio for me. He did a day down in Porthleven and shot a promotional video for a surgery, a doctor's surgery down there. So I get out now and then, do some private jobs when I can.
Yeah, because
But like I say, a lot of time you're here. And
they also like it if you're keeping practice, isn't
that's it, exactly. The uni like that. My boss is happy if he knows you're going off to do something, but it's keeping up your skills and
It's-
remaining within the industry.
It's one of the few jobs that they actually encourage you to keep at it, right?
Yeah, definitely. You want those links still with the industry.
Because it's sometimes just not what you know, it's who you know, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Especially in Cornwall. It's definitely, isn't it?
Everyone knows everyone here.
Yeah.
Then how about then? What happens to life in Manchester? What do you do when you left your whole nightclub DJ life?
It was a bit of a change because I lived in the middle of the city there. We lived in central Manchester in an apartment, and then moved to Cornwall where it's quite rural, very rural.
Yeah.
Very quiet. So it took a bit of adapting, bit of changing.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I love it now. It took a while.
Yeah.
I still go back home, still back to Manchester, back again in December, and I still love it. Probably love it a bit more than I did when I lived there now, just because.
You miss it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've been to Manchester, I think 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. I've still got mates, and it's difficult because we go back up maybe for 2 or 3 days, and I've got, my mates, come and see me, and you can't see everyone. I've also got my daughter up there who runs a bar up there. She sort of followed me into that realm, into the bar work. So I want to see her. I want to be with her, mainly. But I love going back. We always tie in. We always tie in. Talking about electronic music, when I'm up in December, I'm going to see 808 State.
Oh, really?
Who are a proper 90s rave, acid house, probably the originators of acid house in Britain.
Really?
Yeah, when it came over from Chicago and Detroit.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing 808 State in December. So we always make sure we got a gig going on or a comedy night. We always do something when back there.
There's always something to do in Manchester.
Oh,
at
always,
night.
always.
It's very different down here.
Last time I went was see Oasis. You might have noticed
Oh,
the
when
top.
they...
We got tickets. So yeah, last time I was in Manchester was in July for Oasis at Heaton Park.
That was like when they reunited, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We were there.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's say when I go home, I was trying to do something good. Try and
That was the thing back in Singapore, because Oasis came to Singapore as well.
yeah.
There was like a lot of people and obviously sold out.
Oh, the
Oasis is
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel as strong as when Oasis plays in the UK. Because that's where they're...
It was
It's,
crazy.
it's
yeah.
hometown.
It was amazing. It was the gig in Heaton Park.
People
was
grow with
amazing.
them as well.
Yeah, we ended up. The traffic was so bad. Get 100,000 people in Heaton Park. It was insane. So busy, and there was no chance of getting a bus. There was no chance of getting the Met, the tram.
Yeah,
There was no chance. Queues that you couldn't. So we ended up walking. It's about 3.5, 4 miles. We didn't care. We'd had such a brilliant time. We didn't care walking 4 miles back into the city centre.
To be fair, I've walked from the Trafford area to city centre.
That's about the same. Yeah, that's the same. 4,
It's-
5, 25 miles.
It's not as tiring as you think, because it's
No,
quite flat.
Exactly. It's all flat.
Yeah, if you ever walk in Cornwall, a
Yeah.
mile doesn't feel like a mile.
That was my big shock when I moved here on a biking around, thinking I used to cycle around the city centre.
Yeah.
Here, anywhere. You don't realise in a car. It's only when you start walking or cycling just how hilly Cornwall is.
Yeah, because when I first moved
Crazy.
here, I just look at maps. I was
Yeah.
like, where am I staying? I'm like, oh, it's only like a mile and a half. I can just walk there.
Yeah.
Now I'm here. I'm like, oh,
Up that big hill.
it's a lot
Whatever.
tougher than you
Yeah.
realize. You're like, oh, it's only
Definitely.
like 10 minute, 15 minute. No, it's like 20 to 30 now.
Absolutely.
Then you obviously now you see all the. You come back here, you visit.
Yeah, it was a culture shock.
Yeah.
I think when we moved here, you see it in the summer and you see it all busy.
Yeah.
Then the winter come and it's like tumbleweeds, across the streets, and that
Yeah.
took a bit of getting used to. But no, I love Cornwall. I love Cornwall now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't move. I wouldn't
Yeah, I
move.
find people who love it here.
Yeah.
Even
It
if they
took a
move, they'll
while.
come back
Yeah. Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah. I still love Manchester and I still love going back.
Yeah.
It's home. But yeah, I'm quite content here now.
Oh, that's good.
Definitely.
Then I mean, who wouldn't?
Exactly. Just love it. Absolutely.
If you can stay here. I mean, even now when it gets quieter, I think I liked it because you can breathe
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and it
definitely.
gives you a chance to like develop and do
I'm
more things.
I'm turning into a local now when I'm driving. I'm moaning about holidaymakers in cars and traffic. And I'm scared. I'm getting to a local.
I'm slowly becoming that
Yeah.
as well now. I was like, oh no, traffic's bad now.
Yeah, seriously, we're becoming local.
But like, oh, in the winter, it's like, oh, what's there to do now?
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
make stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you ever learn a lot then from the students here when they come? Because obviously some of them have done like other films and stuff.
Yeah,
Because I know there's a few students who've already done like feature films and stuff, and they're
yeah,
like,
definitely.
they're just here for the paper, I think.
Yeah, I think there is, especially on the MA as well, definitely.
Yeah.
But even like the undergraduate students, yeah.
Yeah.
They are. It's so accessible now, isn't it? You need an iPhone. You can make a film on an iPhone. Films are being made on iPhones. You can get the small rig kits to turn your iPhone into
And the colours of it is so good now.
Exactly, yeah. You can shoot in log now. You can shoot.
Have you seen the
a
new
flat.
iPhone that came out?
Beautiful.
Like-
you can. It shoots in log, doesn't
It
it?
shoots in
you
Apple
can,
RAW now.
yeah.
It shoots in RAW.
So you can make a film on it. A good quality film.
They've
on
got
it.
the Blackmagic did a doc for it, so now you can actually timecode sync it as well.
It's just yeah.
I was like,
Technology shrunk, hasn't it, from the big film cameras and
Yeah.
the big ARRI 435s down to a phone, and that's amazing. Really, that's amazing that they can do that. That they can on a budget, go out and shoot something, and it's decent quality. You can upload it to YouTube, and you're seeing it, aren't you? 15, 16, 17-year-olds with their own YouTube channels with 100,000 plus followers.
oh,
Well, it's just another world
it's
to
funny
me.
because I like social media. I see a lot of short form creators. It used to be they just do it on the phone.
Yeah.
Now they record proper kits vertically,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then the production value of those short forms. Now that they use a proper camera, they actually edit, do graphics,
Yeah.
and it's like, so you have films doing phones, And you have short form that used to be on phones now.
Now using phone as
So
well.
it's the middle ground's great.
It's all, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's getting blurred, isn't it now?
Yeah.
I mean, Netflix has done that as well with TV and film, hasn't it? The quality of Netflix TV shows are film quality. A lot of them.
Some
Yeah, they're like-
some of them are really good.
Yeah. Look
The
at
production value of it.
Yeah, amazing. You're watching. It's like you're watching a feature film with every episode.
Yeah. And
So-
and it feels like there's a lot more because it's so long,
Yeah.
and they
So
actually
I
have to
think
plan it.
Yeah, the boundaries are all blurring, aren't they, between
Yeah.
film and short form and everything's sort of getting sort of mished together, really. And
I mean, even now short films are trying to like break into like different platforms to get it streamed or something.
yeah,
Or I know a lot of friends who do short films. It's just basically it's more to be a pilot pitch.
yeah.
Have you seen any cool stuff then recently with it?
What's the best stuff I've seen recently? What was the one that was shot in one take? That was brilliant.
What? Which one?
My memory's gone, I tell you.
Which film was that one? Is it a film or like
No, yeah, it was a 4-part.
really?
I can't remember. what it's called. I should remember. I can't remember.
Was this on Netflix or?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called.
Oh no!
No.
We'll add the title in when we
I
found
was gonna
out.
say, I'll tell you, I'll remember. But yeah, I try and watch as much as I can and keep in with it. But
I find people like in the creative industry. I don't know how you just have time. You have time to make, do your work, and then you still watch stuff.
yeah,
And I was like,
yeah,
I struggle a lot with watching new stuff. Actually,
yeah. Finding the time.
I was just like, cause you're gonna appreciate it, but it's now that I've done all this stuff.
Yeah.
There's a new level of effort to the appreciation.
Yeah, definitely.
Like now you go really, you don't just watch it anymore for film just to watch it.
No.
Something pops up, you can't get away from it.
You're thinking about the cinematography.
You tune in.
Yeah, absolutely. I think my favourite thing I've seen of the last decade, was Breaking Bad. I think Breaking Bad was just phenomenal.
It's crazy.
And Better Call Saul. I think Better Call Saul's probably even better still.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Breaking Bad is just a very interesting plot.
Amazing, isn't it? Clever. The cinematography, everything. I don't think there's anything to fault with it.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And the same with Better Call Saul. I think that was just as amazing, really, just as good.
Yeah.
So they're favourites. If I was going to say a couple of favourites.
Was the one take Adolescent?
Adolescence.
The one they won a Emmy, was it?
Yeah. Adolescence was amazing.
It was such an interesting take on it.
Wasn't it? Definitely. And on YouTube now, all the behind the scenes, how they shot it, and that's amazing. I could watch it for hours. Just watch how they made it.
I love that because even the editors of Stranger Things, they also do videos of like how they broke down the editing, the VFX shots and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
I could spend as much time watching that as actually watching the production, watching the film, or watching.
or maybe spend more time really like listening to why they did it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I quite often do that. Spend more time watching how they did it than actually watching it.
I love the jokes on Adolescence where the editor just goes, this take and then that's it.
So clever. So clever.
But the effort they did for that.
Yeah, and the actors going through that in one take and, constantly having to do another, redo it.
Have you seen the behind the scenes how they like really block the cameras out?
Yeah.
They practice it. Even
absolutely.
Watch it. I was like,
And when they switch from handheld to a drone and it goes off, and
it's
fantastic. It's amazing.
The setup and research to talk about that.
No, it's amazing. Absolutely
and
brilliant.
It looks easy, but they made it look so easy.
Yeah.
Those people who did it.
It looks flawless, doesn't it, to watch it?
Yeah.
I would love to be involved with something like that.
I even look at it, not the editing, but just making sure everything matches and blends. It's just like...
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Because a cut's a cut, you can do it. But then when you have a smooth motion, everything's just like...
So Adolescence, that's something else.
I think there's going to be a few more films that are going to be crazy like that.
Definitely. That's sort of set a bar now, hasn't it? People say, I could do that. I can have a go at that.
It's going to get higher.
Yeah.
Then how do you feel like now when you make stuff, right? The new thing is people use AI, and any different tools that you think came new now with the new technology.
Yeah, I mean, there's some features of AI. I'm still really unsure about AI.
Yeah.
For creatives, for what it's going to do to the creative, or what it's done for the creative industry. I know, not necessarily for our industry, but for graphic design, I feel for graphic design, and how easy is it now to just create your own artwork rather than going to a designer to do it. So worry about that. For ours, I think there's been some good stuff. I mean, some of the, even in post-production now, even in like Premiere Pro, where you've got the remix feature now for music. So if you've got a 2-minute piece of music, you need to shorten to 1.5 or increase to 2.5. It's simple now. Press a button, it calculates it for you. In 5 seconds, you've done it. Where before you've had to count beats and count bars and find a good place to make a false cut and add in.
Have you seen the new generative extend in Premiere as well?
No.
So it's like, I think you can extend up to like 1 second after your video.
I saw this. I've not used it, but I've seen it.
Okay, I've used it before.
It's just crazy, isn't it?
It's people still hard.
Yeah.
But let's say like if a car goes past and it's like cut halfway, it'll just help you like make sure the car drives off.
I mean, for stuff like that, I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Great, isn't it? It's like, that's helping creatives. That's not replacing them.
It's helping fix problems that would take a lot more time to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the remix tool and whatever, just like that.
Yeah.
So there's a place for it.
I've been doing a lot with like music now in my edits.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's like music. There's beats, there's bars.
Yeah.
Like your rules of 32.
Exactly.
But then sometimes I just purposely like to like just break it just to make the viewer like, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like those things I feel like knowing why you use it.
Yeah, know the rules, then you can break them, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you know the rules, you can.
Because I think AI still doesn't know the rules.
No,
it follows procedure, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which helps, but you still need to kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah. But no, I'm still a bit apprehensive about AI and the future of it. But I think there's some good applications for AI with our industry, definitely.
Because I've seen a few softwares now I get of like previous software for gaffers and lighting tags.
So it does all the work for you.
So it just gives you like a basic subject, and then you can do like presets or like setups for like 3-point lighting, whatever, and then you can edit it so that you can kind of pre-visualize. Maybe AI is going to do something like that.
Yeah. I'm sure it will. Sure there'll be a point, won't there, where...
Yeah. Have you tried using those softwares before?
No, not previous stuff.
No. How do you do it then last time or now?
Just storyboards. Just draw out storyboards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shot lists.
Do you ever do lighting tests then as well then?
Yeah.
Because I think people forget you actually sometimes R&D is very important.
Do a little, But that's interesting. I'd like to get into a bit more into previs and
get the uni to try out as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I know obviously animators use it for previs, but now I've seen a lot of people do softwares on shorts as well. Yeah. They have like a proper software
where they actually almost have the film in previs, like before they actually shoot it.
There's a basic room. Yeah. And then like they put the lights in to test how it looks. Yeah. And then on set you just adjust it. And you think it saves time, it still takes a lot of time. Yeah. Because I see them do that, and then they still take like 30-40 minutes to still set up a light.
Still set them up.
Because you still need to set up the light anyways.
Yeah, well, that's where AI will come in, isn't it? There'll be software to do that. Yeah. And you'll be able to program in what lights you're using and what camera you're using. Yeah. And it'll know what that light projects, and it'll know what that camera picks up.
And I just look at it as like, oh, there's a plant here. You still need to, now you have to like adjust in person.
Yeah.
You can't control that.
That's it then. And then you're getting real. Yeah, when you're back in the real world, you've got to then make those adjustments.
And you're like, I was like, it's really cool. But you also need to know what you're doing.
Now I've got to do it myself. Yeah.
And you need to know. You actually need to learn. And practice.
Definitely.
But how will you practice camera and lighting then?
How do you practice what with the students?
Or like just yourself to get better. Yeah. What's the best way?
I get the kit out regularly. Yeah. Just because otherwise you forget. I mean, a camera's a camera, but you forget. Obviously, like the red's a touch screen. Yeah. It's just going through menus. Sony have got quite an elaborate menu. Elaborate, should we say, menu system? Yeah. It's you quite need to sort of depth. Refresh yourself on. Canon's similar. Obviously, I find it sometimes as well when you're using like an A7S and they're a stills camera. Mm-hmm. I would love Sony to come up with, on Canon, to come up with a way where if you're using it for video, it deactivates all the other systems. You know what I mean? All the stills camera stuff or something. Oh. That would be brilliant. Because sometimes I get lost going through all the stills camera settings. Yeah. to get to the cine settings, if you know.
Yeah,
what I
yeah, I
mean.
get what you mean.
Yeah.
Because I know like one of the cameras we shot on, because now I always put in film mode.
Yep.
But like, so if you switch it, it's still available, but some modes are like swap around.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing for me. Sometimes just remembering all the camera settings. You're going to go and teach a camera. At least you need to remember where everything is in there. How to put it into log. You know, where the white balance settings is. All the basic stuff.
Yeah.
Plus all the extra stuff as well.
Then how do you practice lighting? That's the
Again, we'll do some in the summer. We've had some new aperture lights in. We just get them set them up, and have a look. I was doing a few little 3-point lights in with a mannequin. And having a look at their output and playing and, like you say, creating a sort of a textbook setup for a 3-point lighting, and then breaking the rules and look how we can change that and switch it up a bit. And
do you think you want to try and bring it out more this summer then?
yeah, that's the plan. We've got a lot of kit in there to get as much kit out as we can. And
have more fun.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Even even on your own, just playing with kit and learning new stuff.
Yeah.
And it's what I love, playing with cameras.
How do you keep learning so much new stuff every time?
My
'Cause I think
headaches. That's why I can't remember the name of films and all TV shows. Got that much information going in.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just sort of keeping up to date.
Because I find like when you keep learning, obviously like you there's some stuff you tend to forget.
Well, I'm getting
right?
old. I'm getting old now. This is like, I'm getting old.
Because you went DJ, club manager, totally different set of skills than now film.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, I was always into film. I've always been a mad film fan. And TV. I was always into TV. My time at Granada. Yeah, absolutely. Time at Granada was wonderful. And we did all sorts in guest relations on shows, when they would do shows. Marketing wise, but yeah, to be involved in this ways.
Did any of those skills carry forward when you did your DJ obviously DJ manager, you knew the scene, and then when you came into teaching, it's very different.
It means you can communicate. Your communication skills are there. I can talk to anyone.
Yeah.
There's no worry with talking to people and being able to, articulately express what you're saying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So years of doing that, so that helps.
Yep.
You could. I can think something through and then articulate it in a way that people understand. So yeah, there's skills that come across. I've got managing clubs and stuff, loads of management skills, organisation.
Yeah.
That's quite essential for this role now. You need to be organised. My desk's fairly organised.
Essential for film anyways.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I try and pass on to the students. You've got to collaborate. You've got to be organised. That's a big part of it. And that's my past. I've always been collaborating and
because you can always learn how to use a camera.
Yeah.
But it's hard to be an organised.
How to work in a team, and how to organise
that takes more
a shop
practice.
list. And definitely. And how to work together well and not argue and not fall out and not, have creative differences but not like fall out over it.
No, it's just the way you have to like present and speak those ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
Because these things, because you can always learn to pick up cameras and learn yourself.
Yeah, the technical stuff you can learn. And more than ever now with YouTube, you can learn to use any camera in the world, within a couple of hours on YouTube.
And they also made it so easy for anyone to learn it.
Yeah.
Because these cameramen is now more
But I think the thing that YouTube can't do is put a group of people or students, kids together and get them to collaborate and get them to understand working together and a set etiquette, when you're on a set.
Yeah.
And everyone, once that first AD comes out and says, okay, we're going for a take, everyone falls into position, everyone's quiet.
Yeah.
It's that side that you can't, that's the side you teach, you can't, YouTube can't really.
No, and it's for those, you actually have to go out and fail a few times, I guess.
Well, absolutely. That's what university's made for, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's where you make your mistakes,
Any stories of big mistakes you can share that you learn a lot from?
What that I've made?
Yeah.
Oh, probably too many. I don't know. That sounds trying to think back to my MA, what I did there.
Yeah, because MA, you in uni, we make mistakes anyways.
Yeah, I think the mistakes I would make, because I was always on camera side usually, it's coverage. And now I say that to students now, make sure you've got enough coverage.
Yeah.
And what I mean, when you're going out shooting, make sure you've got B-roll, make sure that you've got enough. Don't get into the edit and suddenly think, I'll have to keep with that shot because I've got nothing better.
Yeah.
So that was my mistake, sort of maybe being a bit too sparse with my coverage. Shoot more coverage, shoot more B-roll.
Yep.
You know, if you're sat interviewing somebody and the water behind, the sea behind them, make sure you shoot that boat in the sea going past. Make sure you shoot some surfers.
Yeah.
Make sure there's something on the beach. Make sure you shoot some seagulls, or you know, and get coverage. So that's my mistakes I made, and I try and pass that on.
Were you doing more documentaries or like more narrative films when you?
I did one documentary and a couple of narrative.
Because when you were doing in Granada, it was mostly like more news, media.
Yeah,
and a
Granada
few
was TV back then as well, and it was
broadcasts,
yeah.
like-
They were creating TV shows. They made a couple of big shows. A show called Cracker, what was like a 4-part, if I'm right, detective series.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
one called Prime Suspect. There was Helen Mirren in that. She's like quite
Okay.
famous. Yeah. And obviously Coronation Street's just run forever. I think whatever.
That's,
50 years, whatever.
That's an institute name. Like, everyone would know.
And yeah, so I was always involved in Studio One, and I was in and out of Studio One and into the green room.
Yeah.
I used to work with a couple of the actors there. Barbara Knox, I used to go with her, used to escort her on, because we did events off-site.
Okay.
So obviously encourage, interest in the show. And I'd go off with Barbara and, like be a chaperone for the evening. And
Literally
look
just follow
after
her.
Be with her, yeah. And yeah, she was lovely. So it was Carl Darling. And wherever we went, they'd make sure she was the talent. They'd make sure she had a meal, like lovely seafood and lovely meal.
What?
And I'd be sat next to her, and they wouldn't make me anything because she was a celebrity, and I was just like a chaperone.
Yeah.
And she'd go, "Excuse me, darling. What about Carl? What about Carl, darling?"
Yeah.
You see them look, whatever they were, they look, and then she'd go, "Carl's hungry." And they would go, Barbara Knox is beautiful.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And they would go and make me a meal as well.
Oh.
It was very lovely. She was very lovely. I was only in the 20s. I was like 24, 25 maybe then. And she was like in her 50s then, maybe in 60 then.
Oh, that's
And she,
class.
no, excuse me, Carl Darling. And they'd go and make me a meal as well.
That's class. And also, it's in Manchester. It's like a big.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Manchester.
yeah, that was my claim to fame with Babs, with Barbara.
That's something you have to tell everyone soon.
It was lovely. Yeah, she was lovely with me.
You should tell the students when, like, oh, I've met.
Yeah, she was like my mum.
Aw.
Come on, Carl Darling. I was supposed to be chaperoning her.
But end up, she's the one bringing you around.
Yeah, make sure I got fed.
Yeah. I think. You definitely had more fun stuff working with famous people.
Yeah, that was quite a nice story. That was.
I think hopefully anyone working in film would do that one day. Meet someone famous.
Yeah.
I missed out on one of them though.
Who was that?
George Mackay and Callum
All right.
Turner.
Yeah.
Mark Jenkins film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on it
Yeah.
to cover up for a few days. But I
All
said no.
right.
I said no.
Yeah. Oh.
Because that was during graduation and my family was coming. I was like, it's all those. I was like, no, I'm spending time with my
Really?
family.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll do another job one day.
Yeah.
But I just want to see my family after years.
And that was it. You missed out.
Yeah.
I also, Russell Davis.
Yeah.
So he's Russell T Davis now, isn't he? And obviously he's he did amazing success with Doctor Who, whatever else, and he's a big name. When I knew Russ, he was Russ Davis, and I worked with Russ, and we did some stuff together. And I've been out in Manchester, and he's been in a bar. We used to go. There was quite a big celebrity bar in Manchester called Mash and Air. I remember going in Mash and Air, and he was in there with everyone. Oh, Carl, come over, and I'd join in for drinks, and we'd have a drink with Russ. And now he's like Russell T Davis. He's like really famous.
You have met a lot of famous people in clubs, isn't it?
Yeah, we used to put lots of big name DJs. So we've
Even like some of the, I wouldn't say underground. They're like local. Legends.
Yeah, we booked a lot of Utah Saints, a lot of like the back in the day, the old school sort of house DJs.
Carl Cox.
Never Carl Cox. I'd
Really?
love to. He's a hero. He's my hero. I'd love to. But no, we booked some other quite big names. Masters at Work. A lot of like Chicago-based sort of like superstar DJs. So yeah, we booked quite a lot of big name DJs back in the day.
And then now you maybe will see Tom Cruise in Newquay. Maybe. When he visits.
Yeah, and what they do in the film Harry Potter at the minute, aren't they, as well?
Yes, they're filming
all the series.
I think they're filming down, last I remember, Lizard area?
Yeah, I think so, somewhere that way. So yeah, one of our graduates from here is working on it. She's got working on it for, I think, 16 weeks, I think she said. So
Really?
yeah.
It's quite a fun one.
Brilliant, isn't
I knew-
it?
I knew-
Lovely. How fun's that? Leaving uni and going straight into that.
I knew one of my course mates straight out uni went into Warner Brothers.
Really?
Yeah, he got into the Crew HQ program.
Wow.
And I was like, sometimes you just get it.
Just luck, isn't it? Just to get in there, that
Yeah.
lucky and get in.
Luck plus, I think he's really good.
I was going to say, not just luck.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Oh,
But it was like, happy, he's doing really well there. I think he's
Brilliant,
doing a few
brilliant.
like films that obviously he can't say.
no.
But like, we know DC has a lot of big stuff.
In the pipeline, like, and he's on for it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He's either on for it or he's helping out in the facilities.
Yeah. Whatever, he's there, isn't he? He's
Oh,
in the right place.
He's done so
He's
much
going to
crazy
learn.
stuff.
He's making contacts. He's not going to like.
And he's also still doing stuff on the side,
Brilliant.
like music videos.
Great. Good on him.
Yeah. But that's in like London when it's like
Yeah.
everything's there.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
Cornwall's different. You have to kind of make your own.
That's what's a shame, isn't it? With Cornwall that's what's a shame with the UK. I think Manchester's with Salford and Media City. That's
Yeah.
changed the landscape a bit, hasn't it? And Leeds, Channel 4's in Leeds now, aren't
Yeah.
they? And
Bristol.
Birmingham's got a bit of a media
Birmingham's building up really
resurgence.
big now.
Yeah. Bristol, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's, still the main thing's London, isn't it? London is
Yeah.
the epicentre.
Because London is still London.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though they still bring stuff out. Because
Yeah.
I
I
know
think down here.
Channel 4 did a... no, ITV, sorry. They did a thing where they're trying to expand out.
Yeah.
So anything past the M5.
Yeah.
Leeds, down,
It'd
Bristol.
be nice
stuff
for it
like
to
that.
fragment a bit more across the UK. It's not that big. It'd be nice for it to.
It's not as big as you think. It just feels big when you go travel.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, work-wise, it's not, is it?
No.
I think there's a guy called Mark Connell who's like a set designer and done stuff for Dua Lipa.
Yes,
and all
yes.
that.
He came to uni.
Yeah, he's a Falmouth graduate, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he is based in Cornwall still.
Really?
Yeah, he's
Because I
still
know
down
he
here.
used to be a boat maker.
That's right. That's the guy.
That's the guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
yeah.
boat maker. Yeah, Mark Connell. He's still in Cornwall. Obviously, he's around the world. We're doing with his stuff, but he's still based. He's a Cornish guy who still lives in Cornwall.
He's a fun guy. I met him.
Is
when
he? Yeah,
When
I've
he came
seen-
to the uni.
Yeah, that's the scene of his talks. That's what I saw him when he came in and did a tour.
Yeah.
And he seemed really cool. And
I was like, he went from boat making to doing crazy sets.
to Dua Lipa, sets, the videos and stuff like that. Amazing when she's like with a room that tumbles when she's walking in and all sorts.
I remember that
proper-
one.
Proper sets.
The one I remember is he did this Gojek commercial. And
Yeah, that's when he showed, wasn't it? When he came down.
Yeah, it's the one where it's like a
Amazing.
big circle and
Yeah,
stuff.
amazing.
I saw that everywhere before uni
Yeah.
as an ad. And he was like, he made that.
Yeah, and he's still in Cornwall.
Wow. I mean,
Good.
I think a lot of people now are trying to build more stuff in Cornwall.
Well, the chances to work remotely, isn't there, as well? Now,
Yeah, I see a lot of
especially
people
with
who-
post, you can work from home. You can be in media composer working from home and
I see a lot of people who've done the London, the attorney,
had enough.
and then freelance in Cornwall.
Yeah, had enough. Live the city life.
Yeah.
and it's brilliant in your 20s. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And you get into your 30s and you get a bit tired of it.
And you're like, I just want a nice
yeah,
place.
yeah, definitely. You get into your 40s, you're really tired of it, you know?
Yeah. Because I feel like if people who love that lifestyle, I mean, it's for them, it's for them.
I'm a city person, I really am. And I still
Yeah.
miss it, but I still... So we go up to Manchester, and even now it's like, okay, I've had enough now.
Yeah.
I'll happily, come back and it's a bit quieter and calmer. And the village I live, and
And then when you recover, you're like, okay, I'll go back there
yeah,
again.
yeah, absolutely. The dream's to be rich and have a place there and a place here. That's the dream.
If only.
If only.
Yeah. But I mean, Cornwall, so much happening.
Yeah,
I think eventually people are going to build up.
I think.
Because I see a lot of big things happening here, but they're all like big, small things.
Yeah.
They're not like
Yeah.
London where it's like a big,
No,
big.
absolutely. There's no big hub. There's little fragmented businesses and
I think slowly it needs to take time.
yeah,
Because down the corner, there's so many companies here.
yeah, yeah,
Like, I think there's like 2 production companies I know down there.
yeah. Down the road here, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, little small companies.
Yeah. And I think they do very good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Just needs to.
Yeah. Because even where I
Bit of
work now,
momentum.
there's another advertising company just down the road. And I met the guy there who was like one of the co-founders,
Yeah,
who's Falmouth based.
yeah.
But I didn't realize he was just down the corner from where I work.
No, it's brilliant. There is some. It's a slow burner, isn't it? I think we need a bit of momentum
Oh yeah.
in Cornwall.
Slowly.
Yeah,
But things are happening here, so I'm quite happy.
Yeah, definitely.
But
exactly.
anything you want to tell people about like stuff you do that people may not know about? That
What else to say,
like,
really?
life of teaching, life of the tech, people don't realize. Because obviously, when I do this, I always want to show.
Yeah, I can do that. So like no 2 days are the same and stuff like that a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, because like obviously when I talk to people here, it's more about like stuff they don't realize that's behind it.
Sure. Yeah.
Because we're a creative industry,
Yeah.
but there's also a very big technical side that people forget about.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We can talk about that. Definitely.
You can say it away.
Sure. Yes, I think within my role as technician, I think people don't realise what it entails. Really, I think it's not just the teaching. We're here all summer. We strip all our Macs, or you know how many Macs we got here. We strip them all bare bones again and rebuild them. Put all the software back on them with the updates and that for the new year. So summer, I think people think, oh yeah, there's no students in there sat around doing nothing. We're not. We're flat out all summer on the rebuilds for the machines.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're constant support for students.
Yeah.
So the office here, the door's always open to students. Just come in, you know. Any help they want, it from set building to you know set construction to lighting to any issues with the cameras, and again with edit as well. I help with post production as well. Any problems they've got with that, not just with Premiere, with Media Composer. So your skill set here is varied. You know, from Media Composer to knowing all the cameras to understanding set construction. It's a lot. It's quite a lot. That's why there's a lot going on in my head. That's the stuff whirling around in my head all the time.
Yes.
So there's a lot. You need to sort of be a jack of all trades, understand it all. You know, you're a technician. If something goes wrong, well, you need to fix that. The students expect you to fix it.
Yeah.
So,
and some problems here aren't that easy to fix.
They're not. We've got quite a massive infrastructure for post. You know, the post hubs. We got the Avid Nexus system here that needs maintaining and managing. All the machines, all the updates, everything like that. There's a big system, and it's for me. It's not just camera and light.
Yeah.
I look after post as well. We're in post,
And
doing that as well.
when one studio goes down, you know how stressed any student gets.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially if it's sort of heading towards handing. That's the last thing you need is something to go
Everyone
wrong.
just goes, oh no.
Yeah, and you'll always we had students recently that they brought their rushes in. There's no rushes. They can't see the rushes anymore. There's a big panic. We try and find out why. Is it a fault with the camera? You know, we think this was human error, but it took a bit of working out because is the camera wiping the card?
Yeah.
Is it a problem with uploading them onto the Nexus?
Yeah.
You know, and it's a big panic really because that's someone's project. And if it's their end of year project, that's like whether they fail or not.
Yeah.
So we spend a bit of time with the students, making sure they know exactly the procedure to get their rushes off a camera onto a computer and back it up again. Yeah. And and with a checksum, MD5, make sure everything's perfect and in place.
Yeah.
Because if not, we know that you're going to have somebody crying at the door. Because
that's why people here need to know how to do it properly.
Yeah.
To a certain way.
And that's what it's about from day one, really, drumming into them from day one, how you do it in a professional environment.
Yeah.
And how you...
Even in short films, because funny enough, even in short films, I tell people it's not as professional as you think.
Yeah.
Like you're not. It's not a big one where you have to do one role.
Yeah.
Sometimes here you just have to help out.
Yeah.
A bit here and there. A little bit of extra roles. Yeah. So I guess it's just knowing what you do it right to the way that.
Yeah, you're not in Hollywood where everyone's got their own specific role. Everyone has to muck in.
But if you know the right principles, any way you work adapts anyways, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's it, isn't it? And you want to be able to. I think when they leave here, we want them to go and get a job in film or TV.
Yeah.
We want them to be able to be. Obviously, they're going to start as a runner, most probably, but you want them to be able to understand the different roles straight away.
Yeah.
You know, if they can branch out, then at least they know what to do.
Yeah. Because I'm in the issue where I'm not a specialist, I wouldn't say.
No, you're not. Your skill set's amazing.
My friend told me it's like you do it like you don't think of it as like you're the Swiss Army knife.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was like,
you can
work
you
that
can
way.
grade, you can edit, your skill set, so you can do VFX.
Yeah, work that way.
Amazing.
I think it'll be like okay.
Yeah.
It just makes it because I just want to help people with their films.
And that's a bit like us here. That's we've got to be broad.
Yeah.
I'm across camera, light, but also we look after the post hubs and the edit, the edit suites. And the software behind it all.
But audio is a different ballgame here.
Yeah, audio I'm not very good at.
That's why we have two Jordan.
Exactly. That's Jordan and Andy.
Because even Grant, his VFX is crazy.
Yeah, Grant's amazing. He's
even though he specializes
Again,
in like
yeah, his editor, that's VFX stuff's amazing, and he can use Nuke and
he used Flame, right?
Flame.
That one's
absolutely.
like
He showed me Flame, and I'm blown away by it.
he made it such a complex software look so easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's just there like, yeah, just
Just do that and that. And you're like, oh my God, not a clue. And he's changed a complete scene completely just by a few like clicks.
yeah.
And,
Here's a Doctor Strange portal with it in like 2 days.
yeah, amazing. Just amazing.
And then
So,
people
yeah.
here, obviously, we learn like months for that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I was like, oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's what I'd say for my role here as technician, and for all of us here, we've got quite a lot to
Yeah.
learn and to knowledge to impart. But that's the fun bit. No 2 days are the same. You don't know who you're going to be helping next, what you're going to be doing next.
A lot of
And
crisis.
that keeps it exciting. I still feel like I've been here 2 years, just over, and I feel like I've been here 2 weeks because it's still fresh and everything's new, but it's something different all the time.
Fresh people
There's
come
new
in.
kit coming in, new students coming in, new ways of teaching, new software. So it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. At least they keep getting new stuff here that you can always play around with.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, it might come to a point sometimes where I'm teaching students to use a camera on the Wednesday that I've not looked at for a year. And on the Tuesday, I'm frantically going through it myself to make sure I remember the menus and remember how to operate it. And which tripod goes with it and at what head. And
You get rusty sometimes. a bit.
because you're doing so much else. You spread quite thinly.
Yeah.
That sometimes I am the day before I'm remembering what I've got to do.
Yeah.
And then go in, of course, I know what to do.
And then Saturday club after that.
And then, exactly.
Right, before I end, do you have any questions to end off? Either for me.
What about you? I mean,
Or anything in the production.
Yeah, your sort of skill base now is so
Different.
broad, isn't it? You got the most. You're like the ideal student. You got the most out of university, didn't you?
I think I
Yeah.
given how much you have to like pay to come here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
and I've probably not value, but you've gone a long way towards getting that value, haven't
As
you?
much as I can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's amazing. If
I think if anyone goes to uni,
that's
go
the
it-
message.
go into like the friends you make, obviously the best.
Yeah, the experience is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, you're living on your own and your mates and your parties, and I hear about what goes on in Mango's bar and whatever. What happens in Mango stays in Mango's.
And then
we
there's
know that.
chins as well.
Exactly. But that's the one thing, isn't it? I'd say if you're going to go to uni,
Try it.
be more like Winston and dip your toe in everything.
It's quite fun actually.
Yeah.
I probably won't touch most of them ever again.
But
That's
you've
like-
done it. You've tried it, haven't you? You've
Yeah.
tried it, experienced it. You've had a go. You can do it. You're doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah. That will be a fun one. And of course, if anything, please leave some questions in the comments. We'll probably follow up.
yeah.
I'll probably follow up with
anytime.
you.
We're in contact all the time. Aren't
Yeah.
we? Anytime.
Then if you ever want to know more about National Satellite Cup, I'll put the link to the website.
Yeah, great.
And a bit about Falmouth, back where I came from as well.
Okay. Yeah.
But
great.
yeah, but thanks so much, Carl, for joining.
It's been a pleasure. It's great to see you.
Yeah, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Cheers.